It was over 10,000 years ago that this river behind us was celebrated by the Chumash and Tongva for its abundance of water, vegetation, and wildlife. It was nearly 250 years ago that the still vibrant river was officially named by the explorer Portola, and it was less than 100 years ago that it was channeled after devastating floods. Though the river's history has been fluid and sometimes tumultuous, today we celebrate its future, the bright future of the Los Angeles River. A future where all 51 miles are again a resource and a source of pride for the people of Los Angeles County, including those right here in the Southeast communities.
There is more than a little bit of symbolism in Speaker Rendon's choice of this as our venue today. 3 generations ago, it was considered a triumph of progress that we'd encase a river in concrete.
Just like many of you when we were growing up, we probably thought there wasn't a real river. But we're now seeing what the beauty and values are of honoring our native resources and bringing that back to our communities for their own health and well-being, whether it's to combat obesity, diabetes, inhaling good, clean air, and making sure that all of our families, especially the immigrant community, that they too care very deeply about the environment.
This time last year, I was busy working on my bill, AB 530, to create a working group and a master plan specific to the southeast portion of the river, a plan that reflects our multi-layered identity. You've heard me share my vision for the river. It's one that emulates the Emerald Necklace in the San Gabriel Valley, which is a 17-mile loop of attractive, multi-benefit parks and greenways that connect 10 cities and nearly 500,000 residents.
Today, when it comes to the river, we define triumph in terms of renewal. And we define pride as the feeling we share when we envision the day when this river flows naturally and freely like it did for thousands of generations before us. We're eager to see the plans of the visionary Frank Gehry. We're eagerly anticipating the day when we're going to see a river that means sitting on the grass behind shaded trees and serenaded by birds. The renewal of a Los Angeles River that doesn't end at the city limits of Los Angeles is a triumph of public rights and a triumph of public good.
The only way this thing works, this river means anything, is if it joins all these communities and joins all their wishes and needs. I don't think you lay on a thing that doesn't relate to all of these communities and serve all of these communities. So from the beginning, we reached out to meet all of the important people along the river, the mayors and members of the political membership, and brought them to the office, showed them what we were doing. Speaker Rendon was part of it from the very beginning and was very much a part of the studies we were doing.
Throughout the time that I was working on AB 530, I was frequently asked to share my vision for the Los Angeles River. My answer was always the same. It's not about my vision, it's about our vision. It's about the vision of our community and about what we collectively want the river to be. To that end, it is essential that all our communities have a place at the table where decisions are being made about the river. A table that includes working groups and stakeholders from Southeast communities, Supervisor Solis, Mayor Garcetti, River LA, Friends of the Los Angeles River, and Frank Gehry. When I see us gather at the water on a gorgeous day like today and reflect on the contributors involved, I know this river can become a treasure once again. And working to protect that hope and this river has been the proudest and most exciting chapter of my time in the Assembly.
When he became Speaker, he came by with his new title, and he was a very different guy. There was fire in his eyes, and he started talking about this cultural party, 51 miles of party, and I think this is the beginning of it here. And if we just expand this party 51 miles, we got it.